Hello guys, it's the Epiphany, and today I'm going to be revealing my set for my Enutrof, Adamanti and my Vilarin. But before I do that, I'd like to give a bit of a background with regard to these characters. This Enutrof is actually, this account is not mine. It was actually a friend of mine. He quit playing the game 3 years ago, so I'm keeping it. Similarly with the IOP, actually belonged to a girl. She was a good friend of mine, but she stopped playing about 3 years ago as well. So I've taken it, which is why it's a female gender. Yeah, but basically my Samurais I created in 2009. My Samurais is my main account, which is why I play on it most of the time, and I put a lot of time and effort into it. I'm just going to show you guys my resistances on my Enutrof first, and then I'll get into the characteristics. I have 37% neutral, 43% earth and fire, 47% water, and 40% air, which is pretty decent resist for PvP. Yeah, I'm also intelligence because I like to be able to use the archetypal bow. Heals pretty nicely in PvP and stuff. My damage is also decent considering I have high resist. Building an Enutrof set is not easy because there are many things you have to incorporate into it. Let's have a look at my characteristics. 11 AP, 6 MP is the standard. Over 1000 int is pretty nice. But in terms of the other stats, Enutrofs need a decent amount of initiatives to so they can go first and MP rape. They need 5 or 6 range from the set because most of the Enutrofs spells are ranged, and if they get range raped, they're pretty much screwed, which is why you need as much range as possible. You need at least 3 summons, in my opinion, because you have living bag, living chest, and living shovel, or sometimes even you have to summon a chafer. Yeah, I have 85 MP reduction, which is nice because Enutrofs are meant to be MP rapers. I have 105 dodge, which is also nice because I always seem to get locked. People lock Enutrofs because most of the spells like bribery, you cannot use bribery if you're right next to the person. You have to be a minimum. I don't even have bribery on at the moment because I was doing PVM. Where is it? Yeah, bribery here. You have to be a minimum of 5 squares away from the enemy to use it. Yeah. So just like my OSA, I'll be giving the rough cost for each of my items. Okay, so the Dragon Helmet is maged by ability. He's a good friend of mine. This one would sell for 20 million in the market. It's perfect stats, 29 vitality over maged. Yeah, similarly to all Dragon Helmets, I asked him to mage for me. He dropped the MP EXO, then he added the resistances. Next one is Inky Veil. It's 1 summons EXO. This one was also maged by ability. The vitality was pretty low, but damage is nice. Intelligence also nice. Yeah, this one would sell for, I'd say, 25 million karmas in the market. It's pretty decent stats. Took about 40 tries, so thank you ability for that. This Kongoku belt is 1 summons Exo Mage. I got an Exo order of this guy. I paid him 18 million. Wait, no, 16 million for it. Originally it was 18 million. I told him I wanted 7 MP reduction and 15 critical resistance, but for some reason he made it 1 short for them both. So I said if he doesn't give a 2 million discount, I won't buy it. Yeah, so 16 million was pretty nice for that. Unnameable boots, perfect intelligence, pretty decent wisdom, other stats near perfect as well. Very, very nice stats, made by Ifiled. He was a good friend of mine. He also made some of my Osis gear. This one at the moment would sell for 30 million, I'm pretty sure, because they seem to have dropped in price a lot. Yeah, but 30 million for this is pretty nice. Crimson and Almond Sea Mule, which is 30 dodge, 1 MP, 11% earth resist. Dodge is pretty important for Enutrofs, like I mentioned before. That one cost I think 1 million. Yeah, 1 million. Cubis Shield, which is perfect stats and 2% earth resist. This one was very nicely maged by IHTE. I think I bought this one for 6 million. Yeah, 6 million. Yeah, it gives MP reduction and range, which is the two important stats for my Enutrof, so I'm glad I have that. This heal bow archetypal, it's 200 initiative Exomage because when I used to do PvP with my IOP and OSA, without that Exomage, my IOP would be going before my Enutrof because of the amount of initiative. And I need my Enutrof to go before my IOP so that I can bribe the enemy that goes after my Enutrof, and then my IOP will get a clean turn, which is why I need my Enutrof to go before my IOP. But I don't do that anymore because bribery got nerfed, and yeah, I don't PvP on these two characters much anymore. That one, well, I bought the bow for like 1 million, and then I got a mage for like another million, so I'd say 2 million karmas was what it's worth. Ringling is 3% fire resist. Extremely nice stats. Perfect fire damage, which is what I care about. Resistance is perfect. All other stats near perfect. Very, very nice stats. I bought this one for 6 million. Horrifying, which is an MP Exomage. Similarly to my Osis one, it does not give any air damage. The fact that it does not give any air damage indicates that it's for an intelligence character, but then the item gives more agility than intelligence, so it's kind of depressing to look at. But at least fire damage is perfect, and resistance is also perfect. That's nice. I think I bought this one for, I think it was 20 million or something. Yeah, something like that. Cute Cthulhu Pendant, which is the same set as this Horrifying. It's a one range exo made by ability. Yeah, this one took like over 100 tries, but it turned out pretty well. Perfect intelligence, other stats near perfect, resistance is perfect. Don't care about prospecting. Yeah, but this would sell for probably 20 million on the market right now. It's a pretty nice stats. Air damage is not important for an Enutrof. Now my trophies and Dofu's eggs, Major Delayer, Shaker, Major Deserter, Major Scholar, which is pretty useless. I normally swap this for maybe like an AP resist trophy or an initiative trophy if I need it in the fight. Okadofus and Major Intellectual. Yeah, so those are my Enutrof's gear. As you can see, every item is either exomaged or overmaged in some shape or form. It's not as expensive as my Osis, but it's still it'll do, you know, because I don't PvP anymore. I use this character for PVM, helping people when sometimes I need to fight PVM on my Osa myself. Yeah, so that's my Enutrof's gear. Stay tuned for my IOP. Okay, so I'm on my IOP now, and I'm going to show you guys my damage and resistances. This one is actually 5000 HP pouch ink ball, I think. Yeah, it is. My resistances are decent, 18% neutral, 31% earth, 31% fire, 30% water, and 36% air. Yeah, it's decent because I don't want to get 40% resist on this IOP because I'd have to sacrifice a lot of damage. This IOP is my main damage dealer when it comes to fighting in a team. My damage is based on critical hit build, so if I crit, I do a lot more damage than if I don't crit because of the items I'm wearing. It gives critical damage. Yeah, see like that. That was a very low roll there. No crits at all. Pisses me off. Yeah, I'm also a bit intelligence based as well as strength. Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys my characteristics. Starting with summary, I am 12 AP, 6 MP, which is an extremely rare case because normally it's 11-6 or 12-5, but I'll show you how that's done. I'm not wearing a Gelano if you're wondering. Yeah, so I have 682 strength, 431 intelligence, which may seem a little low, but that's because I have a lot of power in my set. Let's go damage. I have 375 power as well. So 1 power is technically equal to 1 strength, 1 int, 1 agility, 1 chance. So if you get 375, you add on to these. That's over 1050 strength. So it's nice. Yeah, 12 AP, 6 MP, 2 range. I don't need range. 1 summons. I don't need summons. All I summon is probably Chafer through Lancer. 20% chance of that. Yeah, but I don't summon much at all. 68 critical damage from my set. Explains why I hit a lot more when I crit. 45 fixed earth, fire damage. 45, 46, 44 damage. So that's alright. 15% melee damage. And negative 15 distance damage. And that's from the shield. Oh no, negative 15 negative 15 range resistance, distance resistance. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna show you my set. This set is actually cheaper than my Enutrof set because I prioritized my Enutrof over my IOP and my OSA over my Enutrof. So let's see. This is a Neko Chief hat. It's perfect stats, 3% earth resist. I made this myself on my OSA. It was one of the screenshots that I put in the Maging compilation video. It's perfect stats except for free initiative, which pisses me off. Yeah, but it's pretty nice. Now the reason why I'm using this is because it gives 1 AP and it does not have the restriction that you need to have less than 12 AP to wear this. So considering the fact that it gives minus 1 MP, that means from the other items I need plus 4 MP to be able to reach 6 MP, and I'll show you how I do that. That one costs, well, if I sell this, I'd sell it no less than 5 million. Inky Veil made by myself as well. Perfect strength and intelligence, very nice. Wisdom is nice. Crits and resist is perfect. Unfortunately, it's 1 damage short. 45 vitality over mage. This one would cost about, I'd say 18 million in the market. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Treadfast belt. It's 16 critical resistance over mage. This one was actually very nice stats. I bought it from the market, and whoever made this did a really good job at it because basically, since there's no AP or MP stat on this item, if you want to overmage critical resistance, you are going to be dropping stats as you go. You can't control that because to overmage, stats must be lost unless there is sync. And since there's no form of sync, you're going to be losing stats no matter what. I bought this one for 10 million. I'm pretty sure it can sell for 10 million at the moment as well. King Player Boots, perfect damage, other stats very nice. It's 3% water resistance over mage. I maged it myself as well. I got rid of the MP reduction totally because I don't need MP reduction as an IOP. I was actually going to fix the MP reduction, but then when the MP dropped, I decided to use all the sync to fix the stats that were important and put water resist. Yeah, but if MP dropped at like a different time, it would probably have some MP reduction on the boots. This one would sell for 10 million in the market. The sea mule I'm using is 11% air resist and 11% fire resist. It's actually, I've got a shell sea mule harness on it because I don't want to get camo and I don't want anyone knowing what type of mount I'm wearing. Captain of Magnus Shield, which is made to perfect stats except 2 power. Yeah, the reason why I Mimi Simbic this item permanently is because if I PvP and people know that I have this shield, they will keep hitting me from ranged and I would lose a ton of HP. I do not recommend this shield for people because the negative 15 range resistance is actually very bad. The reason I'm using it is because when I PvP is with my Enu and Osa, they are both capable of healing my IOP, so having that resistance doesn't really matter. Negative resistance doesn't really matter. I bought this one for 5 million. An alternative shield that I use is this in shield here, which is similar stats, but the negative effect is not too bad because 11% spell damage kind of cancels out the negative effect. Yeah, but this is the alternative I use. Okay, Geiger's Nightmare Blade. Mage by ability as well. He maged this in front of me. I wanted him to get 12 damages all, but it was extremely difficult because there's no sync on this item. He already lost like all the prospecting and some MP reduction. If he added another 5 damage, it would have probably taken like a different stat that was important to us. So he said he recommended that he should stop there. So I was like, okay, whatever. This one would sell for, I'd say, 2 million in the market. Yeah, it's not too bad. Barbaric Band, which is AP Extra Mage. This one cost me 15 million commas. It was moderate stats. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it's just a standard AP Extra Mage, I suppose. This Tarsh Ring, which is an MP Extra Mage, perfect strength, perfect resistances, is pretty nice. I bought this one for 10 million. Yeah, I'm using this for the resistances pretty much. Yeah, but otherwise, like 192 vitality and 50 strength for a level 200 using this item was actually, it's not recommended. Yeah, but I like it because of the resistances. Treadfast Amulet is 17 critical resistance over mage because get rid of the 16 and then add 1. It's very nice stats. Vitality is nice. Perfect AP resist, perfect lock, perfect resist. Power could be a bit better, but the thing about these items is that if power is 61 or above, it cannot be modified because +3 power runes don't work, and you can't overmage the power to 71 and drop it. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, but this was pretty nice. I got this for, I think it was 9 million. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Now for my trophies and dofuses. Turquoise dofus, crimson dofus, ochre dofus, emerald dofus, nomad, and shaker. So, like I said before, I need to have +7 MP from this set because of the -1 MP here in order to get 6 MP. So one of those is from these boots. There's nomad, the sea mule, and MPXO Tarsh Ring. So that's how I get +4 MP. Emerald Dofus is actually pretty shit nowadays because it only gives 4% shields, which for my IB is like 170. I usually switch this for like AP resist, initiative, or MP resist, depending on my enemies. Yeah, but like you can see, similarly to my Enutrof and Osis gear, every single piece of this set, except for the Geiger and Captain of Magna, has some form of Overmage or Exomage on it. Yeah, so that's how you pretty much build a good set. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you learn a bit about Enutrofs and IOPs in terms of building gear, what stats to incorporate, and I'll see you at the next video.